Okay, if not, the last company we are looking at is a US stock, Google. Okay, this is a stock I'll definitely won't buy today. I definitely won't buy today, but I will stand by lah. If I am correct, the market really don't go downwards. This is probably one of the first stock I will buy lah. I will consider buying. Okay, so how did I pick up Google? Okay, if you have been reading the stories, it's the Magnificent Seven tech stocks that drive the US equity to new high lah. So basically, these seven stocks has been these seven stocks has been actually pushing up the whole US market lah. Okay, what are the seven stocks? Down here, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, Google, Apple, Nvidia, and Microsoft. Okay, so these are seven stocks. So just as I mentioned, I actually pick up some numbers. Okay, so among the PE, Google is the lowest. Among the forward PE, okay, Google is always is also lowest. So of course, like I said, I'm someone who actually go for cheaper stocks. So Google actually is my first choice. I'm not saying the rest are no good, but based on PE, Google seems to be quite attractive compared to the rest. The rest may be a bit higher. Like for example, Tesla 40 something, probably I won't be touching. Okay, Nvidia, quite interesting. Current P 65, but the forward P, but I hope you all know the difference. When we talk about PE, down here we are looking at historical earnings. That means 2023 earnings. The price per share, today's price, divide by 2023 earnings per share. Okay, forward PE means I take today's price, divide by 2024 earnings per share, which means the earnings is an estimated number. Okay, which may or may not be correct. It's an estimated number. Okay, so apparently they are assuming a huge increase in profit for Nvidia. As you can see here, that means it's about, they are expecting Nvidia earnings to go up by 2 or 3 times. Okay, so Andrew, exactly what I'm trying to explain here. That means they are expecting the earnings for Nvidia in 2024 actually go up by almost 3 times. Okay, so of course, the question is, do you believe in the estimates? The estimates can be wrong. And so far, I think it's wrong quite often, if I'm not wrong. Okay, it's wrong quite often. So it's just, again, a risk-reward thing. Okay. But if let's say, for example, if you believe in the estimate, so basically even the current price is not too expensive, if you ask me. Yeah, maybe I'll just share what I'll do. Today, would I buy Nvidia? Okay, no, I think market will correct. But when the market correct downwards, will I consider? Yes. Okay, so if I Nvidia, would I sell? Well, yeah, this is the tricky part. I think I just answer. I think based on this based on the forward P, it's actually still quite attractive. Okay, it's actually still quite attractive, still quite okay. The price is actually still not too bad. So if I really like it, I want to take the risk, maybe I'll keep it. But like I said, if I have a better place, I may don't mind sell a bit, then put through, because I mean, I still believe in the pullback. Okay, so Andrew, who I answer your question, I won't buy now, but once it correct, I think I'll go in. Okay, how does Google make money? Basically, as you can see here, they just do advertising. Okay, they are into advertising. So I'm quite sure we all know, if you actually want to do search engine optimization, you use YouTube. Okay, YouTube also by Google. If you just do any advertising, they actually get the money. So they are actually in the advertising business. Of course, they are also slowly branching into other things. Google Play, they are selling hardwares, Google Nest, Pixel device. They have subscription business. like for example, service such as YouTube Premium, YouTube TV. So the other thing they are also going into is actually this thing called the Google Cloud. I think more and more people are using cloud. And again, of course, this is related to AI lah. So what I do understand is this, as long as there's the word AI in your company, things the stock price will actually move. Okay, this is my understanding. Okay, I'm seriously not a tech person. Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong. And they have this thing called the other bets, quite interesting. Basically, this one is to solve some real world problem, like climate changes, okay, things like that. So they include businesses at various stages. Okay. They basically invest into other companies. Okay. But if you actually look at the breakdown, as you can see, okay, the revenue is still mainly from the Google services, which is the advertising. Okay, the other bets is actually very small, and Google Cloud. Okay, so I would still argue that, in fact, their main source of income is still through the Google advertising. Okay, look at the growth story. They are also doing AI, exactly what I'm seriously beyond me already. But what I can say here is this, they are actually throwing in a lot of money in R&D. So look at the 2023 numbers. This is in million. So they are throwing in $45 billion. Okay. They are throwing in they are throwing in $45 billion into R&D. I think that is quite a bit of money. And we are talking about 14.8% of the revenue. That is actually quite substantial. So in that sense, would they lose their moat? Would they have a growth story? Okay, I can't explain from a technical perspective. Okay, I'm really not a techie guy. But in terms of the money, all I can say is they are really quite committed in R&D. So I believe with this kind of money thrown in, there should be some results. I don't know. But they are definitely quite committed in doing so. Okay, hope KY, I think that's the best answer I can get. I'm sorry, I'm really not into the tech part of the business. Okay, 6 tests again. I shall be lazy. Pass or fail? Do they pass the 6 tests? Okay, thank you so much. So same thing, Google passed all the 6 financial tests. Profit past 5 positive, current ratio more than 1. Debt equity less than 2, net profit 24%. Okay, interest cover is, again, I cannot find their interest cost. Very likely their loan portion is actually very small. Okay, so the interest element is actually very small. Operating cash flow for the past 5 years is actually positive. Yes. Okay. So I think this is a okay company, good company. There's a growth story. Okay, at least in terms of the amount of R&D they actually put in. Okay, it actually passed my 6 tests. So of course, I think needless to say, once it's Magnificent 7 during AI, probably whether good or no good, we don't know, but it's definitely a darling in the stock market. It's definitely my radar. So it actually just boils down to the price. Pricing. Current price today is $140. Based on my DCF model, max I give is about 114. So of course, it's considered overvalued. Overvalued. So as per what I planned initially, I'm definitely not interested to buy this stock at this point in time. But when market corrects, okay, this is one of the first stock. Of course, if it can correct down to this level, then it's easier for me to make a decision. Okay. Okay, let's see Google. When was the last time the price was this level? Let's take a look. Yeah, so it's actually quite possible. As you can see here, even when I talk about April, May period, it was actually at that price. Okay, April, May period is actually at that price. So for it to come back down, okay, may not be totally impossible. So like I said, I won't buy now. I will wait lah. Okay, one thing I can do is I will just wait lah. Wait for it to come back to this price. Or of course, for those into options, you can actually play with a bit of option strategies. Make some money while you wait. So one way is if let's say you're very confident that it will come down. Okay, you can buy a put lah. Yeah, of course, this one is you must be very confident. So let's say I buy a put, 30 days put up to March 28 at 140. So in this case, I pay $3.45. And this is for every one lot is 100 share. So let's say I buy one lot, it will be $345. Okay, $345. Okay. So within the next 30 days, if the stock price actually come down, and let's say it assume that it comes down to $120, okay, I will actually make about $2,000. Okay, I will actually make about $2,000. Okay, but if let's say it doesn't come down, the price still hover 140, in fact, go up within the next 30 days, my maximum loss is this $345. Okay, so that is one way we can actually invest based on the information we have. But of course, this one, you need to be very confident that the price will come down. Okay, but which nobody knows whether it will or not. If it comes down level, I can potentially make 2,000. But the good thing about this strategy is my loss is kept. Worst case, I will lose $345. Okay, the other way is you can actually sell put. Okay, so now what makes sense is probably about 80 days one, okay, which is quite long. I can sell put. So when I sell something, I actually get, also in this case, I get $115. Okay, so if the stock remain above 120, my strike price 120, if it actually remain above 120, okay, on the day 80, okay, then I'll get to keep this $115. Okay, so basically, let's say the whole period, it didn't drop, it still hover above 120, then too bad lah. Then I don't get to buy the stock, but I get to keep $115. Okay, but if the stock drop below $120, okay, I will need to buy the stock at $120, which I don't mind anyway, because that is the fair value that I believe it should be lah. Okay, so in this case, you make some money while you wait lah. Okay, make some money while you wait. So these are the three strategies. I will do my growth now. Number one, do nothing, just wait for market to correct. Once market correct down to this level, I just buy it, full stop. Okay, if I cannot wait, I want to do something, okay, I can buy put. Okay, and if the price really drop, I make some money. Or the third thing is, I'll get paid to wait lah. Okay, so while I wait, I get $115. If the price don't drop, it's okay, I get $115. If the price drop, I will actually buy the stock at 120, which is what I don't mind anyway. Okay, so that's the beauty of options. So you can have different strategies to invest besides just buy and hold.